Hello and welcome to Williams Dog Training Company. We're here today with Chrissy and Ellie, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Ellie's ability to understand and respond to her obedience commands, the corrections and the motivations we give the puppies while we're working with them, and the training equipment that we are using. Chrissy's using a regular web training leash, and she'll keep the bulk of that leash folded neatly in her right hand, which leaves the left hand free to give the correction. The correction, if needed, is just a tug and release on the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Chrissy will keep that collar high up behind Ellie's ears, which will give you the most control over her while you're trying to work her through her commands. You'll notice that Ellie is seated very nicely on Chrissy's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. The first command we'll demonstrate for you today is heeling. Heeling is proper walking on a leash, and the command is Ellie heel. You'll notice that Ellie has been trained to walk very nicely on your left at your pace. So there should be no lagging behind or pulling forward, and incorporated into the heel exercise is an automatic sit. So anytime you stop moving your feet, Ellie has been trained to sit automatically and wait there for her next command. The next command we'll demonstrate for you today is the stay command. The stay is a hand and a voice command. You're going to use the open flat of your left palm and the one-word firm command to stay. When you first start practicing this command, you want to start out at very short increments of time and build up her ability to stay for longer periods of time. When Chrissy returns back to Ellie, she'll walk all the way around her, and Ellie should remain seated until she receives praise or another command. Very good job. And now we'll run through the heel, the sit, and the stay again for you. It's important to praise and motivate Ellie while you're working with her. Let her know she's doing a good job. If she doesn't complete a command correctly, you want to say no first and then repeat the command along with a tug and release on the collar to provide a correction. This time, instead of returning back to Ellie, Chrissy will demonstrate the recall or the come on command. The command is Ellie come. She'll come in and sit nicely right in front of you. And then we have an exercise called the finish, and she walks around the back to heel position. Very nicely done. We'll do that one more time. She comes in, sits in front. If she doesn't sit, you want to give her a tug and release on the collar. And back to heel. Very nicely done. It's important that you incorporate all of these new commands into your daily life, but we also recommend that you set aside about 15 minutes a day to run through the commands in a formal session, such as this video. The next command that we will show you is down from a heel position. Whenever you give Ellie the down command, you always want to have her seated first. You're going to use the open flat of your left palm straight down towards the ground and the one-word firm command to down. This is a great exercise to help develop her maturity and self-control. So practice this often. This can be done right in your home. Put her in a down stay and build up her ability to stay for longer periods of time. When Chrissy returns back to her, as she did in the sit stay, she's going to walk all the way around and meet the leash, and Ellie should remain lying down until she receives praise or another command. Very good job. And we'll show that to you again. This is a great mental exercise for Ellie. Physical exercise is great for her body. This is great for her mind, and this actually will tire her out more quickly than physical exercise. She comes in, sits nicely right in front, and then back to heel position. Very nicely done. The last command that we'll demonstrate for you today is down from a distance, and Chrissy and Ellie will set up for that now. When you're practicing down from a distance, you're going to leave Ellie in a sit stay, walk out to the end of the training leash, and this time you're going to use your right hand. Give her the down command from the end of the training leash. Very nicely done. These are the formal obedience commands that Ellie has learned while she's been here at school. It's been such a pleasure having her. She's been a wonderful student. We've enjoyed her so much. Please keep us posted on how she's doing when she returns home to you, and we thank you so much for choosing Williams Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.